name is Diane Lee Eriksson. I'm a 1977 UCF FTU first generation grad. Graduated in elementary ed and did my whole 31-year career at Longwood Elementary in Longwood, Florida. I didn't even realize how gratifying it was going to be to work with interns. And in the beginning, I worked with junior interns. One afternoon, don't you know, I got a call to the principal's office. And one of my former students had requested that she be a senior intern under my mentorship. And that was my first go around with the senior interns, and it was so gratifying, and I loved it so much.
I am Chrissy Bentley, and I have known Diane Lee Eriksson for almost 40 years. I am also a UCF alumni. Diane was my first grade teacher, and she also worked with my mom at Longwood Elementary, and was very excited when I found out that Diane would be my supervising teacher as a senior intern. I always knew at a young age that I wanted to be a teacher, and I give credit to all of the amazing teachers that I had throughout my school career, especially Diane. She was always so kind and nurturing and wanted to make a difference in each child's life. When I found out that Diane had created 2 scholarships for future teachers, I knew that her legacy would continue to impact students for many years to come.
When we came to UCF and started talking and realizing we had the power to be able to help, we put our heads together and came up with the LA Lee Family Scholarship, named in my past husband's name. He passed away in 2009, that provides financial assistance to future elementary ed teachers. Then my husband Larry and I established the Lars and Diane Eriksson Endowment for existing teachers in the classroom at least 2 years who would like to get their master's and eliminate that financial burden. That was the right fit for all of us. It's been a great experience. And when we meet those students that have just graduated and they come and they give us a hug and a big thank you, it's just like your whole world just opens up. It's just a feeling you can't describe.
I'm Shannon Duvall. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Development for Colleges and Programs here at UCF. And I had the pleasure of meeting Diane and Larry about 2.5 years ago. And my first impression of Diane was she is such an exceedingly kind person. She's what you would imagine someone who's spent more than 30 years teaching. Diane wanted to make sure that she was supporting our graduate students. Teachers, as you can imagine, don't go into the profession to make money. A master's degree for teachers often leads to increased salary. Diane and Larry feel strongly that if a teacher wants to go back and is willing to put in the time, they want to help lessen the burden and make it easier for those graduate students to obtain a master's degree. One of the joys of my job is connecting donors with their scholarship recipient. When Larry and Diane walked in, Diane's expression was amazing. Her eyes sparkled. She saw the people whose lives she was impacting. Diane is so deserving of the Distinguished Alumni Award because of who she is and how she lives her life. Diane just wants to help. That's who she is.
By providing scholarships for these teachers, she's giving them the opportunity to attend college. And because of this, I feel she is very deserving of the Shining Knights Award.
It is an amazing honor, and I thank you, and I thank UCF, but it's truly just from the heart that we just feel like this is the right thing to do, that we want to help these future educators. Because they're responsible for educating our next generation. And that's a huge responsibility that none of us can take lightly. So I thank UCF from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity to make this happen.